Greetings. This is a general reading for Sagittarius for the month of June and the year 2018. So, Sagittarius, let's see what is going on with you. Well, one thing I'm hearing, Sagittarius, is I'm hearing money, 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 money. So, something going on with some of you Sagittarius dealing with your finances here. And to me, it's like increase, not decrease. It's an increased energy. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is going on here. Okay. Now, you know, Sag, you know that this is tea time, so you have to have a cup of tea with me. Okay, got to have this cup of tea. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. I see a Sagittarius here, and I feel like that you could work around the news industry. So you could be working in media, news. I see here where I feel like that you are going to get an assignment, and I feel like that this assignment that you get is going to pretty much take you like a rocket to another level, because you kind of like just there, and then all of a sudden it's like somebody tap you and say, here, come over here, we need you over here. And it's like you never go back to where you were. So this is going to be an experience for whoever this Sagittarius is, that I feel like that's in the media, in the industry, that's here, news, media, communication. I'll just put it like that. And so you getting ready to go on an assignment or do something, and like I say, it's almost like you were sitting at your desk and you left your desk and you're never going back to your desk. So this is going to be a whole different new experience here for you. I also see a Sagittarius where I feel you got strong love energy that I see. And I also see a Sagittarius where you might have two love interests that's here. And I kind of see them pulling at you. So it's like one pulling one pulling, and you kind of like a little frustrated because you don't know what to do. It's like you saying, I can't choose. I love both. And so you're going to have to be able to make a decision, or you're going to have to set both of them down, and you're going to have to be totally honest about what's going on, what you feel. And I feel like you would get better results after, you know, people, the anger go away and they get upset. Once they calm down and you totally honest, and then you will be able to really talk it through, and everybody will decide exactly what they want to do. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that there's a Sagittarius, and I do see you really getting this job or this position that you want. I definitely see you doing that. I also see a Sagittarius here where, I don't know, Sag is just really talking about career. So I see a business Sagittarius, and I see you doing very well too. I just seem like you're just going to a whole different level. You got the victory card that's here. So Sag, you got victory energies that's going on here. I feel like that some of you Sag is just kind of going through something here, and it kind of feels like that but you're keeping things balanced. So you got a loss, some kind of loss that I see that's here with a Sagittarius, but you keeping it balanced. You're not letting it get out of control. And so because you're able to keep it balanced, you're going to keep it to things kind of steady, calm down here. And so you're going to be all right. It's like a lost energy that was here. It feels like that. You could have lost a loved one. You could have lost your job. There's some kind of loss I see that's here, but I see Sagittarius, you going to bounce back right quick. It's like a ball here. So whatever this energy is, you're able to bounce back from it. I'm also seeing it's not going to take you long. I mean, you will feel it, but you will be able to function. You will be able to walk past that, push past that energy, and make it to the next level. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like Sagittarius, you have some strong protection around you, and I also see a Sagittarius where it feels like that you could be military, law enforcement, because I keep picking up this protection. So you could be protecting someone, and I see a Sagittarius that has protection around them too. I feel a lot of spiritual protection around a certain Sagittarius that's here. I also see a Sagittarius where you could be moving. You could be moving from one city to another city. And so I do feel like that the move is going to be a good move. So I don't see any complications or any problems. I'm also seeing a Sagittarius where you might have been dealing with some things here. This could be the one who I was picking up with the loss, but you holding on, you working it. It's almost like a fish. You know, you caught this big fish and you working this fish because trying to get away from you, but you're not letting it get away. And I do feel like you'll be able to wheel this big fish in. So I see Sagittarius, some of you is going to get this big fish. It's also saying here too, be truthful. Remember I say Sag earlier, I said be truthful, be honest with yourself and be truthful and honest with other people here. And I feel like that will get you to the top of the mountain even faster. I'm also seeing here too where it says power of attraction. So Sag, you know, you can attract now. You can pull to you what you want, what you need at this point. And so that's why I kept seeing you like fishing, like willing it in. And so you definitely willing it in here for you. You receiving. So what this is saying is that this is the time for you are getting what you want now. You're able to accept it. You're able to get it. You're ready for it. You've been working at it. You've been willing it in. With that fishing, this big fish, you got Sagittarius. So you ready for it. You receiving it now. Let's see what else going on here. Say also release the negative energy and let love live. You know, it's like you've been wounded. And so quit licking your wounds here. You're going to let yourself heal now. And you are made up in your mind, Sagittarius, that, okay, I'm going to live now. And I'm going to let love in. I'm going to enjoy life. It's like you got that inner wisdom, Sag. So you know what you know. You see what you see. So that's that inner wisdom and you trust in it. And so you're able to release. You're able to accept. So you have really made it to the next level, Sagittarius here. This is also saying here too, Sagittarius, that you got this worthwhile, what you're going after. You're not just going after something. You're not just pulling stuff out of thin air. Some things you are because you're very intuitive. But I also feel like that this is a victory time for many of you Sagittarius. I'm also seeing here too where I pick up an energy here, Sag, where I feel like that you are accepting a lot of things here. You are not burying your head in the sand. You're ready to accept whatever challenges you're also ready to accept whatever opportunities that is here for you. So this is a turning point for a lot of you Sagittarius during this time here. And it's not the universe, whoever made it all about, is not going to force you to accept your opportunities, but they're here. They're laid out here for you. So it's going to be up to you. And you is no fool, Sagittarius. So you know you're not letting nothing pass you by. This is attraction. You're able to attract to you what you want. This is also talking about love, but also any other areas in your life here, Sagittarius. So you're able to attract. Also, I see a lot of flirting going on here. So that Sagittarius who's doing that flirting is getting ready to lead to something else. So if you just flirting and that's as far as you want it to go, then you need to calm it down. But if you want it to go to the next level, well, that's what it's getting ready to do, Sag here. Yeah, because the new love energy is come right behind that flirting vibration that is there. So it's like, you flirting. Sometimes people flirt. They just flirt just to be doing something. Or they just like to flirt, but they don't mean it. They don't want it to go any further. Well, this flirting here is definitely going somewhere, Sagittarius. So, yeah, but you got a lot going on here, Sag, for you during this month, during this time. I keep seeing here also Sagittarius where you believing in yourself. You know how some people talk and they say things and they're trying to get other people to believe what they're saying, but they don't believe it themselves. And so Sagittarius, I feel like you at the point now that you believe in it. So now that you believe in it, now it's really manifesting here. A dynamic relationship. So a lot of you Sagittarius is going to be in that relationship, that flirting, the new love. Then it say dynamic. So you're going to be in a very powerful relationship. You're going to be making some changes here. So you're going to be looking good, making some changes with your diet here. You know how it is when you fall in love. So you start seeing about yourself, start taking care of yourself more. Well, that's what I feel that's going on here with a lot of you Sagittarius. But this is a time, Sag, where you're starting to accept things for what they are. You're starting to reap the benefits now. You holding things together. You made it through the storm. This is all working. It's like your eyes, your ears, everything is opened up. Some of you going into a dynamic relationship. So you got a lot to look forward to, Sagittarius. So enjoy yourself here. Now let me see what energy I pick up that's done from the spirit world with a lot of you Sag. Sag, I feel like you have a relative that's here, and I feel that they were kind of sad when they were here in the physical plane. And I feel they just want you to know that they happy. They miss being here, but it's like they miss it, but they don't miss it. So it's kind of like a mixed feeling that's there. They happy here. They just had a sadness on them. They couldn't get over something that happened, a decision that they made, and they couldn't get over it. And so it just kept them in that sad energy here. But they okay, and they just want you to know that you always looked after them, and they've been looking after you. Even though they're not in the physical world, they in the spirit world, same thing. They still there with you. And so they have really been supporting you, protecting you. They've been there, right there, step by step with you. They just want you to know that they're there. They say that you know because you can feel them. They know when you acknowledge them. And so they just want you to know that they're not having gone far. And so this to me feels like it was a relative or something. It definitely was a loved one, Sagittarius. So that energy is still there. And now they're in a protective kind of energy there for you. I'm also seeing here too, where I keep picking up an energy here where there's somebody here and it's like it kind of feels like a man vibration here, and they kind of shame. So something they have done to you when they were here, and they shame about it, but they don't. It's almost like a person that standing behind the door. You know, they shame to come out. They shame to show themselves. So they watching you, but they watching you from a distance. It's got that kind of energy. It's like, you know, if they could do it over again, they would. But they just, you know, it's like, they still watching you, but like I say, they don't want to come out and admit anything. They don't want to talk to you, but they are watching you. I also see here too, you got a lot of ancestors around you, Sagittarius. I see another ancestor here, and this is like a female vibration here to me. And it's almost like she left you or something. And so, you know, it's like she could have did better. And she understands that there's nothing she can do. She can't bring that back now, but she's there with you to work with you, to help you with your family. She wasn't able to work with you or help you in the physical, but she's there to support you in the spirit. So you got some real strong support that's going on, Sagittarius, in the spirit energy. And like I say, these feel like ancestors' vibration that is here. So Sagittarius, this is a good time for you. So this cup of tea is for you, Sag. Thanks for joining me.